Hello, good people. Happy New Year to everyone. But you all know how I feel about these pastors on how they be grifting, basically stealing from the poor. But this one is a little different. It's still in regards to a pastor, Pastor Jamal Bryant, and his wife, Carrie Bryant. You know, let's talk about it. Pastor Bryant really needs to sit down right now because he's really starting to show his true colors. He's starting to show that he is not a true pastor. He responded to, I guess, backlash in regards to this dress that he purchased for his wife, which was illusion as if though she didn't have anything on underneath. So mind you now, this is a pastor of a big mega church and the first lady of the church. Okay? So this is what I've been talking about when I say a lot of Black people have decided to just leave churches alone altogether, because if it's not from them grifting, asking for money every time you turn around, here you go with something like this. He basically stated a rebuttal because, like I stated, the dress that he purchased for her was, to a lot of people, not really appropriate for a first lady. But he had a rebuttal saying that here we go with people not going any places, not knowing what's what, hating on him and his wife. See, this is what I be talking about. Why would you say someone is hating on you and your wife? And why would you say that people haven't been anywhere because they're making comments about this dress that you purchased for your wife? I mean, yada, yada, yada. Why do people have to be hating because they are stating this? You're supposed to be a pastor. She's your first lady of the church. The first lady should present herself as a godly woman, a modest woman, not someone that looks like she just stepped out of a Playboy magazine. But no one is hating. It's just a simple fact of the matter is, you are a pastor. She is your wife, the first lady, and she should represent herself in that manner. I mean, really, what is it that you don't understand about that? So that is the reason why I say you have these so-called pastors out here pretending to be a pastor because all they want to do is to grift and take people money so they can live high on the hog and have everybody else in the congregation without a dime. But for him to get angry because people have words to say and have opinions to say about this dress and his wife, you say people are hating. No one is hating. It's just a simple fact of the matter is, you a pastor, she the first lady, she should dress appropriate. That's all it is. And you all need to stop pretending, because if she had any sense in her head, she would have told you if she was truly a godly woman, and maybe not even a godly woman, if she's representing you in this church and people are looking up to her, women are looking up to her, she should have told you, nah, pastor, I'm not going to wear that. I'm not going to do that. I save it for you and I, when we at the house, but I'm not going to wear that. I'm not going to do that. Because when you have people out here pretending to be one way and really want to be another way, true color starts to show. But again, no one is hating. It's just the fact of the matter that you're a pastor. She's a first lady. Why not dress the way that she should dress, which should be modest? This is what I be talking about. This is the reason why I feel like a lot of people are no longer attending church, because if you're not out here asking every time you turn around, you're asking for money for this, that, and the other. And then now you have these women up here like they are just, like I stated, stepping out of a Playboy magazine. It's so crazy. If you want to be a pastor of a church, you all should present yourself the way that you need to present yourself. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. But Pastor Bryant reminds me of so many men that like to flaunt their women around when they have a nice body, beautiful women, things of that nature. They just love to flaunt their women around as if though they are some sort of whore, but you have men that love to do that. They love to do that. In my opinion, those type of men are not serious men. Those type of men do not need to be married to anyone, because if you would want to flaunt your woman around in front of other men so they can look at her, something's wrong with you. You have some issues. You really do, because 9 times out of 10, a good man would not want to do his woman or his wife like that. Because I've seen it. I've seen it. For men to do things like this. But you all come below and tell me your thoughts on it. Because Pastor Brian said people are hating. People hadn't been anywhere. They don't know nothing. But you all comment below and tell me your thoughts on it. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my next video, because I think you will enjoy it.